We live. This ain't that new shit. Don't wanna go with it. Not the hometown hero no more. We live. We live. We live. Are we live though? Are we live though? Are we live? There we are. There we are, brother. There we are. We live now. We live now. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Let's get the link out. Let's get the link out. Gotta be a man of my word, right? Gotta be a man of my word. Can't be a fraudster. Gotta be a man of my word. Wow, that hurts seeing that. I don't even want to see that. Pop into the live. Pop into the live, man. Pop into the live, man. Pop into the live, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? Gonna get that link out. Gonna send it to my brethren. Who's in here? Who's in the live? Gotta send it to my guyses. Gotta send it to my boy Jose. Okay. We got 6 people in here. What's up, guys? Where you guys calling from tonight? Tell me in the chat, where are you guys at? Tell me in the chat, where are you guys at? Tell me in the what? Tell me in the chizzy. Where are you guys? It is Conor Holway. How we doing? Keep that bicep. Just gotta get the link out. I just gotta get the link out, man. Just gotta get the link out. I gotta do what? I gotta get the link out. I gotta get the link out. Chris, what's up, buddy? Where in Maryland, dude? Thanks for joining the live. Thanks for joining the Livy. Where in Maryland, brother? I've been to Maryland. I've been to College Park. I've actually even been to Annapolis. I've been on that part of the country. Where are you guys at tonight? Where are you guys at? It is your boy White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. This year. I'm just getting the link out. Just getting the link. Just getting the link out there. Just getting the link out. Hold on, give me a sec. Just getting the link out. Just getting the what? I'm just getting the link out, dude. North of Baltimore. Sick. There's a woman I love in Washington, D.C. I think I gotta drive down there. I might be coming through Baltimore soon. We'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it shakes out. What up? There's 11 of you guys in here tonight. I'm calling you guys from Los Angeles tonight. Take a look at the palm trees. Trent, what up, buddy? How we doing, bro? Fill me in, man. Where are you calling in from? You're in Van City, right? You're a Van City All-Star, right? You're a Van City All-Star, brother. You the mayor of Vancouver, brother. Let me pull up the movie real quick, and then we'll get down to business. We'll get down to business. Just getting the link out. Just getting the link out. Dude, what are we doing? We're just getting the link out. We are just getting the link out. O-U-T out. Where are you guys calling in from? Tell me, as I'm pulling up the movie that I'm going to ultimately show you guys tonight, tell me where you guys are calling from. I can't stay, bro. I just opened real quick, saw you was live. Just want to say what up. Tran, what up? You should get some rest, bro. You got a big week ahead of you. I hope you're doing all right. Hang in there. Keep fighting that good fight. And you know what they call me now, Tran, right? They call me White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. We're going to make that a thing. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. That's what they're calling me. Now, I'm going to give it another 2 minutes. Probably the 7-minute mark. White Duke Dennis, that's what they're calling. Bro, that's what these shorties are calling me. Look, I didn't choose this life. It chose me. People said I was giving such a riveting performance on live that they were like, bro, you're literally the White Duke Dennis. I'm telling you. Now girls call me up like, hey, is this White Duke Dennis? Agents are hitting my line. They're like, is this White Duke Dennis? I'm telling you, bro, my life's changed completely. 6'6", 240 Duke. Big Duke. Big Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Okay? White Duke Dennis. White what? Duke Dennis. So, I'm going to let... Okay, bro, have a good night. You have a good night too, bro. So, I'm going to give it again another 2 minutes here. Then I want to know where everyone in the chat is at. I'm not going to move on until I know where you guys are staring at me from. We're going to talk about this week a little bit, what to expect, and then I'm going to show you guys some unreleased scenes from our movie. How does that sound? How does that sound? I'm getting into my bag slowly here. I'm firing it up. I still got some sharpness in my brain. I still got a fastball. The snake pit has really turned me out, though. I'll tell you guys that much. I am calling from Los Angeles tonight. I would say my beard's a pretty nice length. What do you guys think? Time to get a haircut? Time to line that thing up? Hold on. Maybe. Potentially. All right, there's 19 of you guys in here. Just leave me a comment in the chat. Tell me where you're at in life, geographically, in general. Tell me where you're at, bro. Tell me where you're at. There's 17 of you guys staring at me right now. Tell me where you're at. Where are you at in life, brother? What's going on in your lives? We're going to do a little Q&A. We're going to talk. 24 of you guys in here. Where are you at in life, man? Just tell me where you're at. I am in Los Angeles. Take a look. See the palm trees? My name is Conor Holway. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I'll actually be going back to Boston this week. I'm going home. Got to get out of the snake pit. The snake pit, brother. We got to get out of here. It's too crazy, man. It's too crazy. Okay. I'm pulling up the movie here. But until I hear from 3 more people of where you're at, I will not be continuing. So I need to hear where you're at in the world, what's going on with you guys. It makes the live a lot more fun if you guys just tell me what's going on with you. And we can talk about you. Here's a question. Here's a question for you guys. Kenny, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Kenny, where are you calling in from tonight? I appreciate you dropping a comment here, brother. Where are you in the world? How would I pose a question for you guys? What's your favorite running video so far? What's your favorite? Be honest. And what's your least favorite? How about that? Why don't you guys just start shitting all over me, okay? Tell me why we suck. Tell me why we're never going to make it. Tell me. I can take it. There's 32 of you here. I can take the insults. Honestly, stare at my face, like brutally right in my face. You can insult me. I'm giving you guys the floor to insult me. I think I can take the hit. I'll let you. I'm gonna give you a minute. You guys can get all your insults off. Just let them fly. And then I'm gonna show you some movie stuff. But okay, let me hear some insults. What do you guys got? What do you guys got? I need the chat to get involved here. I need to know what's going on. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on, buddy? I like you're driving a Honda Accord. Never was. I like you. Where are you calling in from tonight? Where are you tonight in the world? Tell me, man. Where are you? How old do you guys think I am? Insults. Yeah, no, seriously. Phoenix. We love Phoenix. Shout out to Phoenix. I ran a race in Goodyear in 2022. Not far. Yeah, no, I'm saying Blairo. There's a lot of frustrated people on the internet. And I think I can take some of the insults if you got some for me. I'm gonna let you get your cathartic release. You can hit me with an insult. I'm gonna give you till the 12-minute mark though. 34. You're wrong. You're wrong. Next person to get it right, I'll follow you back. Gang, what up, Jake? What up, buddy? Trying to keep my voice down. I'm here with my 2 roommates. You should do Camelback Mountain when it's not so hot. I've heard Camelback is phenomenal. I've seen it. I've actually seen the mountain. I would like to do Camelback. To be honest, I'd like to do the Grand Canyon. I just hiked Mount Whitney, and I'd like my next big challenge to do rim to rim in the Grand Canyon. Here, that's how we'll get tonight started. How old do you guys think I am? Peep the face. Peep the face. How old does this guy look? If you get it right, I'll follow you back. You got 5 seconds to guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Never was. You're right. You're right. Can I follow you here? I'm 29 years old. All right, I'm going to remember that for after the... Give me a DM, actually, on Instagram, at Conor Holway. I'll take a look. I'll follow you on IG, okay? We'll do that. I'm 29 years old. Jake, where are you calling from tonight? Where are you at, buddy? Where are you at, my boy? What's going on in your life? What do you guys do for work? What do you guys do for work? What do you guys like to do? How many people in here have been in a live before and know who I am? Let's get started there. Have you been in a live before? Because I don't want to be super redundant. Your mom. As in, you're calling from my mom? Well, you tell her I say hi, Blackjack Dime. You tell my mother I say hi. Gotta get the dog here. Hey, you tell my mom I said what's up. That's what I was. Oh, got it. So you were getting paid to do my mom. Were you getting paid well? Were you looking at a 6-figure check? Or were you below the poverty line? All right, I'm going to take the live over now. Okay, guys. Oh, good sport, bro. You're funny as shit. You're a great guy. Canada, my guy, building railroad track, but loving all your vids. We love that, a blue-collar man. I'm a straight man, but we love blue-collar men. Shout out to all the blue-collar men out there building infrastructure of this world. We need guys like you. I can't build anything for dick. I was in one with a belly dancing cross-dresser dancing to Shakira. What are we talking about? I was in one with a belly dancing cross-dresser. What were you in? 5'2", 480. You guys want to know my real height and weight? And sneaks, I actually don't want to misquote this. I believe I'm high 6'2", like 6'2 and a half, 6'2 3/4, so I really say 6'3". And I woke up today at 199.8 pounds. So I actually am a tall guy. I'm not a little midget. You know what that means? I don't even need game with chicks. They just think I'm hot. They're like, this guy is tall, so he's hot. It's like, yeah, I worked so hard for my height. You know what I'm saying? King of West Texas. Shout out to West Texas. Shout out to West Texas, buddy. Wasim, can you grab the dog? The dog wants to come out. All right, all right. I'm here with this bulldog right now, and he's having a fit. But anyway, okay, guys. So let me tell you a little background about myself. If you're new here, oh, you've been on live. Got it. What do you mean a belly? No. Oh, you were in your own live. Got it. If you're from Boston, how come you don't have an annoying accent? Well, interestingly, bro's got 2 inches and 30 pounds on me. Well, at least you're 6 feet, Jake. We'll take it. I'll tell you something about Boston accents real quick, and then we'll get into kind of my backstory real quick. I'm going to show you guys some scenes from a movie. We're going to talk about videos coming up. I got a lot planned for you guys tonight. So, first off, when it comes to the Boston accent, a very, very small portion of the population of Boston have the accent. A lot of the South Shore has it, so in these communities south of Boston, like, like Hanover, Stoughton, Brockton, those towns, A lot of them will have it, but it's a very small portion. Now, I can fire it up. Thank you, Robert. You the man. Drip BZ, I'm not answering that question. You can just guess. When I get around my dad and my family, it fires up like, hey, buddy, I'll fucking kill you, dude. I'll put 2 bullets in your head, buddy. Is that what you want, buddy? Is that what you want? You want 2 bullets in your head? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. So I can turn it on, but I don't really have it. You know what I'm saying? Down to the car to get the bar. Not understanding. If you mean an accent, the big thing is like, I'm crazy, dude. I'm really crazy, buddy. Is this what you want, buddy? You want me to be emotional about this? Because I'll do it, buddy. I'll really do it. So I can turn it on, but I don't actually have it. Are you cut or uncut? If you are referring to the thing you said previously, I don't think I can say it because the live will get cut, but yeah, you can answer the question yourself, dude. Jay Felipe, hard eyes. You the man, Jay. I got some hard eyes myself. Okay, so guys, long story short, if you're new here, my name is Conor Holway. I'm from a place called Boston, Massachusetts. More specifically, I grew up in 2 towns. I grew up in Lincoln, Massachusetts, and Cambridge, Massachusetts. I am now online. A lot of you guys in here probably know me as Big Chad Goggins, the running guy, right? The running guy. 6'6", 260, king of the beach. You know me as that guy. Now, that guy is a new guy. I've actually been hustling for like 10 years. Really, I've been putting stuff online for 10 years, and I believe the first viral video was a miracle. It was. I've been producing a movie in Los Angeles. People in the real world know about it. It's called Conrad the Last Defender. We were very close to inking a deal on it. The deal fell apart. I was completely depressed. I mean it. I was working on this project for 3 years. It just exploded. I put everything into it. I went broke for it 3 times. Me and my partner worked until like 11 p.m. every night for 3 years. We threw hundreds of events to try to get this Hollywood movie made. It's a Dragons movie. And then the deal exploded. And I'm being, what's the word? Jovial right now. But it was probably the most depressed I've ever been. And then I didn't know what to do for 5 days. Me and my buddy Sean were just kind of messing around. We had shot another video in Boston that kind of worked. It was the first one was this King of the Charles. I was like, oh, just go out on the Charles and shoot a video real quick. Did it, and it slowly kept growing. And then one night we went out, we just shot a bunch of skits. I put that 5 a.m. video up. This is in mid-July. I woke up. It was kind of moving. I was like, wait, this has like 100,000 views. And then I went and worked out with my buddy. After the workout, it was 250,000. So I was like, okay, what's going on with this video? That night, it hit 1 million. I woke up, it had 4 million. And then the next day, it was at 15 million views. And that was 2 months ago. The video went to the stratosphere. I think across all platforms now. You guys are going to have to double check. But that video is like 70 million views. And that started all of this. The one video we thought was the dumbest thing ever online. We literally thought it was the dumbest video ever. Guys, I've been posting daily for 10 years. That's not a joke. Anyone who knows me knows it's the truth. For 10 years, every day, content about the hustle, about our brand, about our events. And then this one video just went legitimately into the stratosphere. And so we were like, wait, we should make more of these because people like these. And now you're looking at old Chad Goggins, the fastest growing fitness comedy channel on the net. Appreciate the laughs. You the man, Ramil. You the man. Dude, no. And look, we're just getting started, okay? If you guys go back in all the content, I have hundreds of podcasts. I have 3 movies we've made, legitimate movies. I have nearly hundreds of events content. It's all there, so the whole story is there. But yes, dude, our first viral video happened after 10 years of posting every day. 10 years. And then bam. And now I'm Big Chad Goggins, and I'm not slowing down now, literally and figuratively. We're going to keep it all going. I'm a real guy. I have big dreams, big goals. I always have. I've lived the life of an entrepreneur for 10 years. All the highs and lows, I felt it all. We're certainly on a high right now, which is great. I felt all the lows. I've slept in my car. I've had $0. I've run 100 miles once. I did that. I just hiked the biggest mountain in California. I've fallen in love. I'm still in love. Do they love me back? That I don't know. That I don't know. I don't know if the person I love loves me back. I've met beautiful women. I've gotten in fights with my family. I've not known what I was doing for a lot of this. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just certainly keeping it going. And my ultimate North Star goal is to be the leading man of a Marvel movie. And I actually think I'm going to get there. I just think it's going to take a lot longer than I thought, but that's the goal. How do we get in Marvel? You know what I'm saying? How do we use all these little building blocks and get to Marvel? Now, that's a little backstory. I do want to know what's going on with your guys' lives. Where are you at in life? What do you guys care about? What's your goals? Like, what are your goals? Tell me your goals. What is it on this planet you want to get done? We live once. Talk Marvel in existence. Mike, it's gonna happen, buddy. The question is that Michael Cassidy? I got a feeling it might be, because Michael Cassidy's been popping into all these lives. I can see Bro King of Gotham. Dude, when you guys see the movie and some of the scenes I show you tonight, you're gonna be like, wait, this guy could be a movie star. Michael from Altoona, Pennsylvania, my boy. I've driven through Altoona, because when to move to LA, I drove from Boston to LA. I drove through all of Pennsylvania. And Altoona, I know, is right near College Station, right? I stopped at the Chick-fil-A at College Station, and I got Chick-fil-A there. And I went to the Hannafords across the street, or some sort of grocery store, Kroger or something. Yeah, so shout out to Altoona, Pennsylvania. I've driven right by that, buddy. You guys, the U.S. is sick. The U.S. is a sick country. Like, geographically, if you guys ever have the chance to drive across the country, do it. Everyone's like, it's so long, it takes so long. It gives you a perspective of how big the country is and how there is so much space in the middle. There is an unbelievable amount of space in the middle of the country, and everyone lives on the coast. But that is what's going on. Now we got 29 of you guys here right now. I want to know where you guys are calling from tonight. One, tell me either where you're calling from in the world, or two, what your goal is in life. What is it you want to accomplish? You are looking at someone who has been trying to accomplish their goals for the better part of 10 years. I know how hard it is, dude. We got 39 of you guys in here now. We'll give you a flex for that. What do you guys think of that bicep? I know half of you guys just want to see me naked, so I'll give you a little nudity. Let me get that lighting right so you guys really see it pop. Boom. That bicep's legit. What do you guys think my bicep routine is? A lot of curls. A lot of cable curls. Wow, 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 me, yeah, wow. I'm losing my mind. Please, in the comment, Los Angeles, I want to retire in 2 years. Shout out to you, buddy. We're in LA. We're in the same city right now. We are in the same city. And if you're living in LA and you want to retire in 2 years, you're either a senior citizen or you are getting to the bag. Because to be able to retire in LA, you got to make a sack, brother. A Sackington. A Sackingham. A sack the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? A Sacramento. A Sackalack. Yes, tell me why. What do you want to retire? What do you want to do? What's the goal? We're going to... Wasim, come on. Wasim. W's for Wasim in the chat. He's being a troll. This guy got so much time on his hands. Can you just close the door? Because I hear the echo, bro. W's for Wasim. W's for Wasim's in the chat. W's for Wasim. W's for Wasim. Wasim's a real estate agent out here. If you want to buy a crib in LA, why don't you let my boy Wasim try to sell it for you? There he is. Wasim's a real estate agent. He sells homes. He sells homes. You guys ever seen Matilda? Do you guys know the movie Matilda? You know the dad in Matilda? He sells the cars and he puts sawdust in them to make them run. That's Wasim with the houses. He was trying to sell me a house that had a leaky faucet. It was on a terrible station. I'm playing. Wasim's a good guy. That's a good guy right there. He's a good guy. We're going to get him on social media soon. Boss, we got 29 people in here right now, buddy. Look, there he is. Here in the San Fernando Valley, that's the valley. Well, Boss, you sell homes in the San Fernando Valley? You sell homes in the San Fernando Valley? Oh, it's about real estate. He's ready to promote. Oh, he's ready to promote. Yeah, Mr. Monopoly saw money signs. Here, come out and introduce yourself. Guys, this is my friend Wasim. I've been friends with Wasim since I was 14 years old. He's been gracious to let me stay with him for the last month, and he's a real estate agent. So, yo, are you looking to buy a home? Come meet your future real estate agent. Introduce yourself.
What's up, everyone? I'm Wasim, Connor's buddy. Connor's been crashing on my couch for the past month.
Come close to us so they can actually see you.
He called me an igloo.
This is one of my closest friends in the world.
What's up, everyone? How we doing? I'm fucking live right now. I hate being live.
Yeah, you're doing great. Let's give him some light.
Give some light.
So right, wait, so hold on. Actually, tell him briefly about your first home sale and how it went down.
First home sale was walking the dog in my neighborhood. Known the guy for a year, didn't know his name, but decided to buy a home in Venice. And then I ended up selling his condo. So it was the first domino.
But you were hustling for a year before.
I didn't close one deal my first year, but had written several big offers. And that's what's kept me in it. This year's been a rough year, but yeah, there's always stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah, but see, we like stories like that because Wasim stayed at it for a year and then he finally closed one. And yo, Ba, are you looking to buy a crib? Wasim hustling, yo. That's what W's for Wasim in the chat. He said Wasim's hustling. Let's get it, Was. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. He's grinding. He's just trying to get to the bag. That's the one unfortunate thing about living in LA. You got to get to the money out here, bro. It's so expensive in Los Angeles. LA is an amazing place. It really is for a few reasons. But, dude, you got to make that bag out here, bro. And if walking dogs and scooping bags. Nah, facts. Wasim's grinding, bro. It's a unfortunate reality about LA. Money just evaporates here. Evaporates. I used to think $10,000 was a lot of money when I was in Boston. And then here you're like 10,000. That's like that ain't gonna last me a month out here, bro. And I'm not even a vicious spender like that. I'm really not. I'm a pretty conservative spender. I'm not like conservative, but I just like buy food and gas. It's not like I go to like get VIP at the club or anything, but money just out here, fairy dust. So it's one part of LA is you got to get to the bag. It's an unfortunate truth, but one beautiful thing about LA is there are individuals similar and to a greater extent like Wasim that are here to achieve big stuff, big goals. I came out here with the goal to make a Dragons movie. I actually pulled off a little mini Dragons movie. You can meet a million people here who are trying to do the same thing you want to do. So let's say you want to be big in fitness. You can go meet a bunch of people who want to be big in fitness. Let's say you want to be big in finance. You can go meet a bunch of people who want to be big in finance. A bunch of influencers, right? That's what they're calling me now, Big Chad Goggins, right? Mr. Muscle Boy on the internet. You can certainly meet a gazillion influencers. So that's a positive of LA. The nature out here in California as a whole is the best. It's like if you are into nature, the access to sick nature, like we just hiked Mount Whitney a couple weeks ago, unlimited access to, it wasn't even a couple weeks ago, it was last week, unlimited access to great nature, but you got to get to the money out here, and you are going to meet some absolute lunatics. There are some absolutely cooked characters here. Growing up, I was always... in Boston, I was always like the craziest person anyone's ever met, truthfully. Like, they're like, this guy's nuts. Bro, in that video, you was moaning, oh my God, Glitch got so bricked up. Pause, David. Can we actually... I'm about to call out David real quick. David, you got my full attention. To all the gay men who have been making advances in my direct message, or in these lives, or making passes at me, I'm flattered by the attention. I'm never going to say no to a little attention. But I myself am a straight man. I like beautiful women. I want to get intimate with beautiful women. And I am not attracted to men. And David, when you pop into these lives and you say stuff like that, what is your hope? Is your hope for me to say I was moaning back and I got bricked up too? When has that ever happened in the history of lives where I would like out of nowhere just be like, bro, I was feeling the same thing when you put that comment. I'm now bricked up myself. Does that make sense? Again, I appreciate the love, but even if I was gay, that wouldn't have worked. So you got to get more creative with your advances, brother. Straight up, buddy. Ain't flying in old Herc's territory. Not Uncle Herc. Not tonight. Okay. Now, back to the mission. Hey, man, how's it going? So good to see you in here. Sam, you the man. W's for Sam in the chat. You the man. But you gay. Thank you, Toby. So you batting that way too, my boy? Don't cap now. Don't cap, T. All right, now listen. Let's get back to the mission here. So I got a movie to show you guys. We have a movie. It's called Conrad the Last Defender. I have some unreleased scenes to show you. I have no idea. I just joined. Oh, welcome, Toby. My name's Conor Holway. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. You the man, bro. Appreciate you popping in here tonight. Once this live's done, I'm going to go eat some deli turkey and some Oikos yogurt. Cannot wait for that. Quick question in the live. Sam, welcome to the live, bro. It's like Six Flags in these lives, brother. Anything can happen. Real quick, guys. 1, what is your favorite video so far? What skit do you like? And 2, what's your least favorite? You guys, many of you guys don't know this because you know me as the running guy, 6'6", 240, king of the beach. I actually have an unreleased movie that we self-produced. That was my goal out in LA. It was to make a Dragons movie. It's a 14-minute Dragons movie, and it's done. And so we're trying to use a lot of this momentum online, all this virality, to release our movie. I think you guys are really going to like it. And for you guys hopping in the live tonight, I'm actually going to show you a couple unreleased scenes. Is that okay? Give me a W in the chat if you want to see the movie. If not, we don't even have to play it. I can just Q&A all night. But I'm literally staring at the... Here, I can even show you guys. There's literally a dragon right there. Look at that. Do you guys want to see the movie? Or at least a scene? Okay, Catalina, you want to see it? Let's get some other W's in the chat if you want to see the movie. Okay, Sam. Catalina, where are you calling from tonight? Again, I can show you a scene from our movie tonight. Conrad the Last Defender. Take a look. I can show you the movie. I just need to know if that's what you guys want to see tonight. I got 2 W's. If I get 2 more, we'll do it. Shout out to Seattle. I've been to Seattle before. I'd love to go back. We got a W. MB, who's that? Where are you from, buddy? Appreciate you popping in. Thanks for coming in. You the man. You the man. You the man. Are you hiring, bro? Big Draco. I love that name, Big Draco. Shout out to West Virginia. I don't know if I've ever been to West Virginia, but I went south of Pittsburgh, so I got pretty close. I love the name Big Draco. Draco. You know the song, I could take it to Topanga. Trippy Red says, I got a big Draco, yeah. Okay, we got 3 dubs for the movie. Again, I need 2 more dubs, and I'm going to show you guys a scene from our movie, unreleased tonight. Unreleased, but I need some W's. I need some W's in the chat. Can I get some W's in the chat? Just give me 2 more. 2 more, and you guys are going to see Conor. Hey, look, I'll even play the audio. Listen.
Your entire army of shut up. Shut up. You've come to fulfill your destiny where every other defender before you has failed.
I told you I got a movie. I got a whole movie. I just need to know if you guys want to see it. I need to. Oh, we got 4 dubs. Let's get it, Joe. You my boy, Joe. 1 more dub, and you guys are going to get to see the movie. 1 more dub. Can I get a dub? There it is. It's 5. Shout out to Matthew, my boy. All right. So, guys, this is a scene from Conrad the Last Defender. I'm going to show you a wild boy scene. Is that okay? You guys are going to see some crazy stuff right now. Is that okay? Let me get a W if that's okay. And you guys might recognize the main character, Conrad the Last Defender. Do we recognize that guy? Who's that? Who's that man? Who's that man? Uncle Diesel, you got here just in time. I'm going to show you an unreleased scene from our movie. Just in time. All right, let's get into it.
Oh, God. God! Fine. I cheated on you once. Every great alpha male cheats. What's the big deal?
Aren't you forgetting something, Conrad?
Oh my God, baby, the rumors are true. Oh,
Conrad!
Buzzards! I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm sorry.
Can we get some W's in the chat? Come on, some dubs. Got a real movie on our hands, brother. We got a real movie. Yeah, we'll take the dubs. Come on, man. It's a real movie. And Big Conrad was getting nasty. Come on. We got some dubs. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. What? Dubs in the chat. Dubs in a what? Dubs in the chat. You guys know they call me White Duke Dennis, right? They call me White Duke Dennis. I'm White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Again, the third one is right underneath the ribcage. The Dennis. White Duke Dennis. The movie is called Conrad the Last Defender. Guys, we had this movie done way before I was the running guy. The running stuff just happened, and it's a gift to God so we can share this movie with you. We're planning on the release. Did we like the movie? Do you guys recognize that guy? And what was he doing in that bed? What was that guy doing in that bed? Dubs in the chat, dubs in the chat, dubs in the chat. White Duke Dennis, White Duke Dennis, White Duke. Third word, Dennis. Dennis the what? Dennis the Menace. White Duke Dennis. So yeah, that's one scene. Who wants to see one more? Who wants to see one more? Yeah, that was happening. What was he engaging in that activity with? That we don't know. We'll have to see the movie. Am I right? Am I right? Who wants to see another scene tonight? We got one. If I can get 8 W's right now from 8 different people, I'll show you one more scene. And I'll show you the fight scene. You guys want to see the fight scene? All right, we got 3. That bicep's heating up. It's heating up. It's heating up. We got 3. We got 4. We got 5. We got 6. We need 2 more. 2 more, and I'm going to show you one more scene. My boy Danny. Shout out to Danny. Danny Madrid. That's like a movie star name right there. We need one more. One more, and I'm going to show you guys the fight scene. Who's going to drop the dub in the chat? Who's going to give us the W in the chat? Who's it going to be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No W, no scene. Unfortunate. No W, no scene. If I get one more W in the chat, I have more YouTube again. All right, Joe dropped the dub. Shout out to my boy Joe Bowers. That's my boy right there. All right, we'll show you guys the fight scene. W's for Joe in the chat. Give this guy Joe a W for sealing the deal for you guys so you guys can see the fight scene. Wait, you guys don't believe me? You don't think there's a fight scene in the movie I made? You guys don't think there's a fight scene in the movie I made? Because I beg to differ. I feel like I'm kind of looking at the start of the scene. I feel like you guys are about to see a fight scene. Do you want to see the fight scene? All right, we'll do it. This is, again, a scene from the movie that is done, that we are planning on releasing soon. We're just working on a release strategy called Conrad the Last Defender. Let's get into it.
I should have been like, why don't you clean up your own shit? Who the hell are you?
Don't hold back on my account, gentlemen.
What we have here, Irish meat. Brock must have lost his way by the looks of it. Come on then, mate!
Come on now. W's in the chat. W's in the chizzy. W's in the chizzy. What? What? Come on now. Come on. That boy Conrad handled business, did he not? That boy Conrad handled business. Bro, look at this guy Conrad cut off a head, brother. The arm and then the... W's in the chat. Marie Antoinette action. I like it, MB. I like it, MB. MB. Yes, sir. We got a real movie on our hands here. No joke. No joke. Closed casket indeed. Unc Diesel, where are you calling from tonight? So, guys, those were 2 scenes from our movie, Conrad the Last Defender. The movie's done. We're just honestly waiting to release it. And we're trying to keep all this online momentum going with the running stuff. Keep it all going. And then just give you guys a movie. Why not? Why not, dude? Illinois. Shout out to Illinois. Where in Illinois? I'm actually staying with a kid right now from Illinois. I am. Guys, I just showed you 2 scenes from our movie. Where we watch it? QC. Okay. I'll have to ask him if he knows QC. I'm hoping, our goal right now is, I've been talking to a few managers of popular streamers. We want to release it with a streamer. White Duke Dennis in the building. W's in the chat for Free World. W's for Amani. W's for Amani. Quad Cities. I know Quad Cities. I've been to Quad Cities. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Wait, what? Look, here's my White Duke Dennis freestyle. You guys know that's what they call me, right? Literally every shorty in my city says, wait, is that White Duke Dennis walking by with his 6'3" frame, looking like a Greek god? Yes, it is. It is White Duke Dennis. Okay. Here's the White Duke Dennis freestyle for you guys. And then we'll get back to talking about the movie. You know, I also want to field some questions you live on my stream right now. All right, so can I freestyle for your stream, Money? Can I freestyle? The White Duke Dennis freestyle? Okay. All right, White Duke Dennis freestyle. All right, guys, a little something you know that we're working on. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me catch it. Okay. Okay. We're talking about the bounce back. Are we playing tennis? Who's that big, handsome man? Oh, wait, it's White Duke Dennis. Brother, stop messing stuff up. You're being a menace. Bro, can you chill? I'm White Duke Dennis. Wait, quick question. Do you know what the rent is? Brother, I don't have time for that. I'm White Duke Dennis. I'm White Duke Dennis. I'm White Duke Dennis. Honestly, dude, when it comes down to it, I wish I just learned a couple more lessons. Oh, wait, I never learned my lesson. I'm White Duke Dennis. I'm White Duke Dennis. How is that? W's in the chat for White Duke Dennis. W's in the chat for White Duke Dennis. Guys, let me talk to you about my friend Amani. I met Amani. Get dreads. Get dreads. Unc Diesel, you lost me there, brother. How could I get dreads if I don't have a hairline? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Joe. W's in the chat for White Duke Dennis. Let me guys tell you a story about my friend Amani Pina. W's for Free World in the chat. Let's get 2 W's for Free World in the chat, and I'll tell the story. 2 W's for Free World, and you guys go follow my boy Amani. You know why? Because even though he lives on his own planet, that boy does not quit. He's not a quitter. He is not. See, there's 1 dub. Let's give Amani a follow. Lowers. I love you, brother. Give my boy Amani Free World a follow. He's that guy. Wasim, are you playing music over there? I don't know what's going on. We need one more dub. Where's that music coming from? That's someone just walking by. Okay, all right, nice. We got 3 dubs for Amani. All right, here's an Amani story. So, Amani is my friend from Boston. More specifically, he's from outside of Boston. It's okay, I am too. And I've had the pleasure of seeing Imani's high moments and his low moments, and his high moments and his low moments. And the reason we've become so close is because I've also had those types of moments. And I've felt so invested in this guy's come up because I know how much he's just passionate about the stuff he loves. He just loves to create. And he's constantly looking for a way to just create a life for himself where he can just make a bunch of dough and be creative all the time. And even though he's not always incredibly targeted in his approach, it will vary a lot. That's really the North Star. And the one underlying theme of his whole journey is, even though he's felt probably every negative emotion in the book, every positive emotion, him and his cousin Elijah just don't quit. They just don't quit. So how can you simply look at someone and say this person's not going to make it if they don't quit? He's literally just won't quit. He's figuring it out. And I like meeting people like that. I have now had the pleasure of meeting plenty of famous people, plenty of rich people. You know who's got the most interesting stories? It's the people on the come up, brother. It's the people actually going through it. Seriously. It's the people who are just, they're in the trenches. So let's get some W's for Imani in the chat. Imani, I know you clip a lot of stuff. You can feel free to use that. Telling my story better than me. LMAO, thank you, dude. I mean, it's the truth. W's for Imani. He's a hardworking kid. W's for Imani. You know, I relate to Imani too. I'm 29. I think he just turned 30. It is hard. Look, guys, this is the God's honest truth. I had a movie deal on a movie I created that blew up after 3 years of working on it. I threw hundreds of events. I put all my own money into it. I worked every hour of the day to try to get this big $1 million deal. It was almost there and it exploded. And I'm 29 years old. And starting a hustle at 19, like when me and Imani started, is a lot easier than trying to keep momentum going when you're 29, like I am now. You just look at things a little bit differently. You're like, wow, I put 10 years of work down the drain. Am I where I want to be? Am I assessing? How do I feel about things? And by the grace of God, because God is real, you can't fight me on that one. I've had too many encounters with Buddy to think that there's not a higher power. My movie deal explodes, right? Blew up. All my own money. I was sleeping out of my car. I've been broke 3 times. This is not a joke, making this project. 5 days later, we have my first video to ever even touch 1 million, get 20 million views. And now there's 40 of you guys in here tonight that know me as that guy. I have lived the life of an entrepreneur. And you know what? Imani has too. And he's felt a lot of this. But you know, all you can do in the start, I mean this, is you keep going. You keep going. God is real as hell. I'm not even a super religious guy. I'm not, I got CCD growing up, First Communion, all that. I never got confirmed in any of that. But how can you fight that? How can you fight that there's not a God here? Bro, I just hiked the biggest mountain in the U.S. Real talk. I should have died on the mountain. I'm looking at the stars and I'm looking at these mountains. I'm like, a human didn't create this, okay? Who created this crazy thing that we're on and this whole thing we're experiencing? Because it's not just random, okay? So, W's in the chat for God. W's in the chat for God. White Duke Dennis loves God. White Duke Dennis loves God. W's for God. W's for God. Maybe I just turn this into a religion channel. We look at all the W's for God. Shout out to God. You guys love God like I love God. Catalina. Now that I'm all by Tony Robbins motivational speaking, because I do get impassioned. I do get excited about things. One thing I've learned that Imani may learn, and guys, look, you know me as the running guy now. That's not going to stop. But I come to you as someone who's having a moment right now and more attention online than I've ever had with 10 years of experience. Yes, this is the King of Beverly. But right now, it's God's son. I'm the son of God. We're talking about Christ, okay? Not prayers, but we're just talking about the higher power. It's hard when you're 30 after being an entrepreneur for 10 years. Well, I'm 29. And reflecting, I have never made multi-million bucks yet. And I'm newly more focused on getting to the bag than I have been. In the past, I've really just wanted. Wasim wants attention again. You guys want Wasim? Okay, well, I'm just saying, dude. The guy loves attention. It's okay. It's not. I like attention too. I'm in the middle of talking about theology over here. Do you want to pop in the live? All right. Do you want me to turn the camera so people can see you? That's what he wants. You got it. We love you, man. W's for Wasim in the chat. W's for Wasim. But back to my point. It's hard when you're 29 years old as an entrepreneur, like Amani. Last 10 years, you look back, you say, yo, what have I done? What have I really built? What have I accomplished in my life? Where am I coming up short? The one thing I realized about the entrepreneurial journey is the W is actually going through it, because life is all about experience. That's what I'm learning slowly here. Life is all about experience and experiencing things. And you can't know what it's like trying to build something by reading a book. You got to just go do it. The most tangible skills, and Amani could probably agree to this, that you feel after going through 10 years of entrepreneurship is emotional regulation. You just got a better grip on your emotions because you've felt all of them. And now you're like, all right, I just need to stay steady. I just got to stay a little more steady. I don't know if that's helping anybody, but this is coming from a hustler. Stories of a hustler. And guys, here's another thing. Shout out to God. We're all going to die. It's all going to be lights out one day. So why don't we just try our best to make the stuff we want while we're here, right? That's number one. Make the stuff we want. Two, try to enjoy it. And three, why are we caring about what other people are saying? Does that make sense? Why do we care? I know it's easier said than done. I know that. Ultimately, you're going to care about the people that are close to you. But guys, it's going to be lights out. We got to go hit our goals and experience life. I've just been feeling this way the past 2 weeks. What are we waiting for? There's nothing, we don't need to be scared of anything. It's going to be lights out for everyone. Let's go do stuff. Let's go try stuff. Seriously. And a lot of you, I'm 29. Guys, when you're 70, you're not going to have to drive to go do this stuff. You got to go do it now, bro. You got to go try now. You got to go take the swings. You got to take the risks. I feel this way. And here's another thing. Here's the big lesson of entrepreneurship that I've learned. The big thing. This is someone who's felt it, been through it. I've made a bunch of money. I've lost a bunch of money. I've accomplished big projects. I've lost, whole thing. You survive everything. You will survive. Amani, if you're still in the chat, you got to give me a W for that, because you know that's a nugget. You will survive. If you go for it, no matter what, you're going to survive. You're going to survive. Anyway, that's me on my Tony Robbins. W's in the chat for the motivation tonight. W's in the chat for the motivation. King of Spin Facts. I like that. It's 18 inches. King of Spin Facts. 85350. All right. God, I'm out of breath. Whew. It's been an emotional night, Bormski. The sun always rises in the morning. W's. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I really felt like I was spitting there. I'm probably going to look at these clips back and be like, this dude was making 0 cents. But anyway, look, we got 29 of you guys in here. I appreciate you guys hearing my spiel. I appreciate you guys giving Amani his praise. I feel like I could show you guys one more scene from the movie. Do you guys want to see that tonight? Do the 29 of you guys want to see that? If I get 9 W's in the chat from different people, I'll show you guys one more scene. I need a W, Sam, though. I can't have that shirt. I need a W. And I need you guys to call me White Duke Dennis. Okay? White Duke Dennis. I need a woman to call me that to really stoke my ego. Please, just call me White Duke Dennis. Make me feel at home. Please, God. Oh, God. Terrence, thank you guys so much. It's White Duke Dennis. Amani, can you go one of these clips over to Duke Dennis? Let him know his evil twins over here hustling. Ducky, 466 inches. He's a dog in these streets. The white Duke Dennis. That means the world coming from a guy like you, Ducky. White Duke Dennis, the 6th. All right, I'll show you guys one more little scene ski. I'm thinking about it. I might show you, get my little freak on. You want to see me a little freaky? You want to see me a little weird? I can do it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about showing you my snake. Oh, there's snakes in the movie. Huzzah, brethren. Huzzah. I like that. I might show you my snake. Or should I show you the snake pit? I need 2 more W's and I'll show you soon. 2 more W's. 2 more W's. All right, Joe. I was making a joke. I'm not showing anyone my personal snake. I'm showing you a scene of the snake. God. I need 1 more W for White Duke Dennis. Terrence, I'm back to full speed. I appreciate you checking in, brother. But it took me like 5 days, to be honest with you. I was down pretty bad. I need 1 more W for White Duke Dennis, and you're seeing the scene. Okay, we got it. We got the W. All right. This is the snake pit scene in Conrad the Last Defender. I'm going to show you this scene. We're going to discuss the scene. Okay, Joe. I might boot you from the chat if you keep saying pink snake. Look, I got to call Joe out for a sec. Joe, I got love for you, but I'm not a gay man, bro. I like beautiful women, specifically Slavic women and Latinas. That's what I like. And Middle Eastern chicks. That's what I like. I don't like men. I appreciate all the attention we're getting from the gays. You guys should see my DMs. It's like a war zone. People saying, that's the cake master. One dude said, keep running to my bed. One dude said, can we hump? Seriously. But I'm not gay, man. And you coming on the live, saying pink snake, sending a little subliminal, it's not going to work, man. And I was telling that other guy, I'm like, bro, let's say I was gay, right? Let's say I was gay. Do you think I'd see those and I'd be like, all right, dude, I'm going to give you what you want? Come on, bruh. I'm a straight guy. I'm booming on the net. We got to lock in, G. It's okay, though. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the love. Hey, look, I love the gays. Shout out to the gays. W's for the gays in the chat. W's for the gays in the chat. W's for the gays. I need like 3 W's for the gays. W's for the gays. W's for the gays, and I'll show you the movie. W's for the gays, and I'll show you the movie. We're having fun over here, buddy. We having just a little bit of fun. That guy or shark's a little unpredictable, huh? Like, look, like here. This is my point. Here's my point about the gay stuff. Look at the comment I just got. Wonder if he's big down there. Brother, what's going on? They just attack me. And even when I call them out, they keep coming back. Brother, it just never ends. Like this guy, bro. He said, bring that snake here. Bring that snake here. Bring that snake here. Brother. This guy said, I bet it's a big rattlesnake. Brother, what is going on? Bring that snake here. No, dude, they're referring to something else. They're referring to something else, dude. Brother, you said pig snake. Don't try to get out of it now. All right, look. We're going to show you guys the movie. Okay? We're going to show you guys the movie. We're going to show you the movie, and then we'll talk about it. Here we go.
Who the hell are you, man?
Who the hell am I? I'm Sir Nikolai, the greatest and most cunning swordsman in all of Bostonia. There's never been a swordsman like I am, not even a defender.
Dude, just get me the fuck out of here.
People say defenders are resilient to fire, but they do not bring the heat like I do, my brethren.
Sure, dude. Just get me out of here.
Everybody always needs saving. I guess it is Sir Nikolai to the rescue once more. God! Oh, shit! No!
What the fuck? What the fuck? God damn it.
We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave the scene there. Let me get some W's in the chat for the light snake pit scene I just showed you. W's in the chat. I need some dubs in the chat for the scene. Guys, we used real snakes. Real snakes. Look. Thank you, guys. Look at this. This is a real snake on set we used. It actually crawled over his body. And look at the shot. It started to actually crawl into his shirt. We were freaking out on set. Hold on, let me get that back. Look at that. So this kid is the #1 mountain biker in the world. He's like an extreme sports athlete. His name's Nikolai Rogatkin. Look him up. He wasn't freaking out because he's cool with like doing crazy shit. I was terrified. They weren't poisonous snakes, but they were real snakes. And I think they're ball pythons maybe. Don't quote me on that. And I was freaking out. That was a scary experience, but it was cool. Cool experience. What did we think of the snake pit scene? What did we think? Brethren, what did we think? It's White Duke Dennis. It's White Duke Dennis. It's White Duke Dennis. Bro, did you watch any Indian movie Bormsky Squared W? Bormsky Squared W. You the man. All right, guys. Guys. My boys. This is what I'm going to do. This is what we're going to do tonight, okay? I'm going to show you guys, before I leave and the live is done, I'm going to show you guys a couple skits. And I want to see which one you guys think I should post. Because I'm going to post one tonight. How's that sound? How's that sound? I'm going to post one tonight. You guys let me know which one you want. You guys down for that? Are you guys down for that? Thanks, T. I don't have all of the ones here. Wait, maybe I do. Wait, actually, I think I do. I got some running ones I can put up. All right. Hold on, I got you. Hey, what up, Sahil, my boy? All right. Let's go through them. I'll let you guys choose between 3 and then I'll post it, okay? How's that sound for everybody? All right, we'll start with this one. I'm gonna let you guys choose between 3. Normally I don't do this, but I love you guys, okay?
Hey, what's up, Squirt?
Dude, not to be a downer,
but you probably got like 2 or 3 hours left.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, dude, it wouldn't hurt if you lost a couple pounds.
All right, man.
Boom. There's one. There's one. I like that one because I love that mountain. Okay, there's one. There's one. Here's another one. You ready?
Yeah. Big signal. 6'3", 240. King of Santa Monica.
Bro, you're a vegan.
There's two. There's two. You're looking at the guy. And here's three.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I think it's easy being this handsome.
What's wrong with your skin? You need to go to a doctor, bro. Shit is fucked up. Go get some soap or something.
I like that one. That one's pretty hilarious. All right, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1 is, what was 1? 1 was the hike, 2 was the running one, 3 was the skin one. I'm getting some 2s. 1 was hiking, 2 was running, 3 was skin. There's no 4. G-Wagon, 1, 2, or 3. Tell me, man. Running, hiking, or skin? You guys want to see him again? Guys, I kind of like that hiking one because that mountain looks sick, but I know it's a little different. But here, we'll play 1 again. We'll do 1, 2, and 3, okay? Here, there's 1.
Hey, what's up, Scorer?
What's on, man?
Dude, not to be a downer, but you probably got like 2 or 3 hours left.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, dude, it wouldn't hurt if you lost a couple pounds.
All right, man.
See, some dude actually said that to me. That's why I think that's so funny. Like, I was on a hike, some guy was like, yeah, you probably got like 3 hours left at the summit. I'm like, dude, I'm like literally dying here. He like looked at me, he's like, yeah, you're fucked. All right, so that's number 1. Here's number 2. Here's number 2.
Yeah. Big signal. 6'3", 240. King of Santa Monica.
Bro, you're a vegan.
There's 2. There's 2. Little running video. I know you guys love those running videos. Then here's 3.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I think it's easy being this handsome.
What's wrong with your skin? You need to go to a doctor, bro. Shit is fucked up. Go get some soap or something.
I kind of like that because I think it's sometimes nice breaking character. But you guys let me know. 1, 2, or 3. I'm happy. Whatever you guys choose, I'll put up right as this live is done. 1, 2, or 3. 2, all right. Sam likes the running video. I know you guys like the running videos. 2, okay, you like 2. 1, 2, or 3. Sahil says 3. We got 2 for the skin. 2, then 3, then 1. All right, so we got mostly 2s. We got mostly 2s. I'm gonna let everyone get their votes in. 1, 2, or 3. 1 is hiking, 2 is running, 3 is skin. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds. We got more. I agree. I have so many running videos. So, but if you guys still like them, I keep them coming. I have no problem doing it. I got a lot of variety. Oh, we got a lot of 1s, huh? I agree. 3 is different. Guys, I got so much great different stuff. Like, I have more different stuff than running video stuff in the cut. Like, dude, this one is kind of hilarious. All right, this is unreleased behind the scenes.
Get out the way, dude. Get out the way.
What are you doing, bro?
This is stupid. It is dumb. Stupid, stupid, stupid. White Duke Dennis, am I right? I would love to do a collab with Goggins. I would love to do a collab with Goggins. The thing is, Terrence, you know this because you know I hiked that thing. I'm actually in pretty good shape. I am. I've done a 100-mile run before. We're getting a lot of 3s. We're getting a lot of 3s in the chat. We're split on 2s and 3s right now. Ciao from Italia. What up, Italy? What up, shorty? That yup video has a vibe. We're getting some threes. Oh my god, the fuck you. All right, we're gonna play one. We're gonna do 1, 2, and 3 again, guys. Okay, and I'm taking final votes on 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then I'm gonna end the live, and then I'm gonna post it. Is that cool with you, brother? Is that okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Let's start with 1. Ready? There's 1.
Hey, what's up, Squirt?
What's going on, man?
Dude, not to be a downer, but you probably got like 2 or 3 hours left.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, dude, it wouldn't hurt if you lost a couple pounds.
All right, man.
There's 1. Okay. There's 1. Here's 2.
Big Signish, 6'3", 240. King of Santa Monica.
Bro, you're a vegan.
There's 2. There's 2. And then here's 3.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I think it's easy being this handsome.
What's wrong with your skin? You need to go to a doctor, bro. Shit is fucked up. Go get some soap or something.
1, 2, or 3. I gotta know. Final votes. You know where I'm leaning, guys, tonight? I hate to say it. We're getting some 2s. We're getting some 2s. We're getting some 3s. What else we got, guys? Getting some 3s. Looks like 3's gonna win this one. I'm kind of team 3 myself, guys. I got to be honest. Can I tell you why? Because it's a little different, okay? And I can tomorrow. I'll still post number 2. I'll give that to you guys in the next couple of days, no problem. But I'm with you guys. I think 3 is the one. Can I tell you guys? I will do these running videos until you are like, I hate this guy. I'll give you 1,000,000. But we have so much variety in the cut. Like I have so many different kinds of videos. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Sahil. I think we're gonna go with 3. Because I got so many goddamn videos. I have like 200 reels. Like, how about this one?
It's the Great White Shark, 6'10", 200.
King of Melrose, don't play with me.
Bro, you're from New Hampshire.
Fuck you, buddy.
That's hilarious. She's like the king of LA, but it's like he's from New Hampshire. Come on. You know what? I'll tell you guys one more thing. I thought this video was gonna blow up. I genuinely thought. You didn't. What do you mean you've seen all those? What are you talking about, Jonathan? You saw it. Those were all new. Don't cap now. Guys, I thought this one was out of here, bro. Like.
King of the Seals, 6'10", 260.
Bro, what are you doing?
I'm an expert.
I mean, we were with the real seals in La Jolla. You can see the seal pop out. It's a different petite. I don't know what that means. Look at the seal, dude. Real life. Real life seal. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Terrence, before you go, can you hear me? Got it. Okay. Dude, long story short. All right, great. Long story short, I appreciate you guys popping in. My name is Conor Holway. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. My long-term goal is to be the leading man of a Marvel movie. I actually think we're going to get there. We're going to drop that film soon. But in the meantime, I'm here just to give you guys the laughs, brother. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna give you a skit every day, and then that's that. Good night. I will post that video soon. Let me get one more W for White Duke Dennis. They're loving White Duke Dennis over here, was. One W for White Duke, and then I'm out. 3, 2, 1.